Magic, both beautiful and powerful, binds together our long history. The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
Meriturus, witam w kolejnym odcinku serii Hogwarts Legacy. Mieliśmy zacząć wątek główny, właściwie spotkać się z Sebastianem, ale porozmawiamy jeszcze z Pierisem Pembertonem. To jest ten czarodziej, właściwie czarodziej. On nam zlecił poszukiwanie tych posążków tych posążków i dzięki niemu mamy zaklęcie Alohomora, a on jest w Hogsmeade i nas poprosił o spotkanie.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Revelio.
Tego nie mogę otworzyć, ale chyba tutaj będzie bombardą, jak ją blokujemy, mi się wydaje. A póki co, no chyba wszystkie otwarte. Wracamy do Hogwartu.
Revelio.
To leci, idziemy.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Pierskędziorek.
I I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Czy to zakończy nam zadanie? Dobra. Kolejne to... Tak, mamy się z Sebastianem spotkać, to miałem zaplanowane. Nauczymy się zaklęcia Crucio, czyli tego... Chyba tu. Crucio to było co? Tortury. Raczej nie będę go używał. Chyba że będę grał w drugą postacią, czyli będziemy same złe wybory robić.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Chyba w tej części zamku chyba jeszcze nie byłem. Wow. A, mamy ten jeszcze. No to od razu spróbujmy je zrobić. Dobra, to na razie.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
No, motylku, gdzie jesteś?
Lumos.
Ale ja już tutaj musiałem być, no właśnie. O. Okej. Tylko gdzie jest nasz
Lumos.
motylek? Nie, no to chyba tutaj pokazywało.
Revelio.
Dobra, chyba
Lumos.
tutaj był.
Revelio.
Tak, już go widzę.
Lumos.
Dobra, a tam zauważyłem. Nie tu. A jak tu weźmiemy, to będzie się ruszał. Natomiast tutaj
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I had said I would.
You should ask her. Shan't hold my breath for that.
No, I'm going to ask her this time.
You said that 40 years ago.
Czy gdzie my
Did you
jesteśmy?
see that?
She looked at me. My dear mound of shoulders. I'm afraid it was I.
Revelio.
You
Accio.
before the next century.
Oh, for heaven's sake, get on with it.
Milady.
Nie kojarzę takiej sali.
Revelio.
Jakaś sala z duchami? Co to jest?
I did it. I asked her.
Forgetting anything?
Dobra, może kiedyś nas gra tutaj przyprowadzi.
Milady, might I borrow my body, perchance? Milady?
Care to dance?
Okej, i tu jeszcze jedno było. Ciekawe pomieszczenie.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Dobra, a te trzeba było...
Confringo.
Dobra, ogniem potraktować.
Alohomora. Revelio.
A to co to jest za sala? Szkoda, że nie pokazuje właśnie. Dobra, to musimy zrobić...
Revelio.
Jak wam mówiłem, odkryłem to przez przypadek, naprawdę.
Revelio.
Dobra, to chyba wszystko, czyli możemy iść do Sebastiana. Tam był z kluczami, nie? A już go nie ma. Oczywiście jak uda mi się te klucze odnaleźć wszystkie, jeszcze 2 zostały, to oczywiście nawet jak będzie to takie bieganie moje głupie po zamku, to i tak wam to nagram.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Skryptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't
Revelio.
stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
Revelio.
Jak to byliśmy przez chwilę.
What are you doing here?
A tu jest wejście, okej.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Skryptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this Skryptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Ale nas ciekawi.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch
To łatwo
Sebastian,
dał
I'll
się
wait.
przekonać.
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the Skryptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't
Here.
you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the
Confringo.
entrance has something to do with
Revelio.
trees.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2
Confringo.
heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Revelio may help.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
Revelio.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
Dobra, jest jakaś kartka. Muszę udowodnić, że mam rację, że nie potrzebujemy czarnej magii, tak jak twierdzi moja rodzina. Gdy będę w Skryptorium, muszę odnaleźć dowody na to, że nie wiemy jeszcze o Salazarze Slytherinie wszystkiego. Napisałem do mojego brata, wie już jak weszłam do korytarza, iż do Skryptorium nie prowadzi żadna prosta droga. To labirynt z wieloma przeszkodami, które trzeba pokonać. Mam nadzieję, że brat podąży moim śladem i razem zbadamy historię naszego przodka. Noctua Gaunt.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
No właśnie, ktoś tu był z twojej rodziny. To musimy użyć.
I know. She was my aunt.
Repair
You
it.
knew? And didn't tell me? The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Revelio.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
Usty.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind.
Revelio.
There's no clear way forward.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this
Confringo.
to be difficult to solve.
Revelio.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look
Confringo.
closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio. Confringo.
Bravia. When the door closed, it lit up.
No dobra, co dalej? Czekajcie. Notatka numer 2. Salazar Slytherin umieścił skryptorium głęboko pod Hogwartem. Obawiam się, że zgubię się w tych mrocznych korytarzach. Jestem jego potomkinią, a mimo to czuję się tu obco. Zapalenie koksowników nieco rozjaśniło korytarze. Nie upadnę na duchu, dotrę do celu jedno wyzwanie po drugim.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome. The dial requires focus.
Noctua said the
Koło
same.
do obracania
It may take
górnej
practice
tarczy.
to solve it. There's bound to be a map to the key. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Revelio.
Czekajcie, jakieś odpalimy.
Lumos. Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
Nie, to
You
musi
sound
być to.
surprised. We're in a maze
Na górze
designed
był
by
taki znaczek
Salazar
i wąż.
Slytherin.
Dobra. Lecimy.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that
Lumos.
myself, but you got to it first.
Revelio.
Nice work.
Confringo!
Pomyliłam się przy tarczy, która uderzyła we mnie w twarz niczym prawdziwy wąż, ale muszę znaleźć rozwiązanie z uwagi na moją rodzinę. Nie możemy skrzywdzić dzieci wskazywać dzieci naokoło starych tradycji. W Skryptorium musi znajdować się dowód na to, że nasze dziedzictwo polega na czymś więcej. No niestety nie.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Dobra, taki znaczek i... byk, czy coś takiego? Jeszcze raz.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every
Revelio.
dial.
Ej, no. Które to są drzwi? Dobra, że mogę tu przejść. Okej, czyli tamte były od tego, dobra.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Numer 4. Niesamowite, ta podróż jest bolesna, ale satysfakcjonująca. Wkrótce znajdę Skryptorium i odkryję nieopisane tajemnice założyciela naszego domu, Salazara Slytherina. Miał wobec nas znacznie większe plany.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Lumos.
Revelio.
We've got more to
Lumos.
solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Okej, jakaś ryba i... coś na kształt trójkąta. I teraz dopiero tutaj, dobra. Na razie się udaje.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the Skryptorium.
Właśnie spojrzałem na torbę, przecież ją przez zwierzaki tam oddać.
I spotted something ahead. Looks
Revelio.
troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
5. Straciłam nadzieję, jakieś krzyki. Jestem w martwym punkcie. Słyszałam wrzaski, widziałam udręczone twarze. Tylko zaklęcie niewybaczalne może mi otworzyć dalszą drogę. Nawet gdybym chciała jej rzucić, to nie ma tu nikogo, na kim mogłabym to zrobić. Salazar Slytherin naprawdę wymyślił podłe wyzwanie. W ostatnim liście do brata zaprosiłem go tutaj, a teraz jeśli podąży tu za mną samotnie, będę odpowiedzialna za jego śmierć. Pomimo różnic między nami nie życzę mu źle. Szkoda, że nie byliśmy w lepszych stosunkach. Czyli muszę krótkie rzucić na kogoś?
A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid
To
luck.
może być trudne.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spell's the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Ej, nie możecie sami ze sobą pogadać.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast this if I have to.
W sensie nauczyć, ale to ty musisz się na mnie rzucić. Dobra, zróbmy to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Wow. Jakie skomplikowane. To lecimy.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you alright?
No powiem wam, że grubo.
Are you alright?
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's Skryptorium.
Revelio.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio.
Wpis pewnego Slytherina, okej.
What do you think?
Coś czuję, że
Looks like a
Sebastian
spellbook of some kind.
gdzie często tu
This is
zaglądał.
incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you.
Revelio.
Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Opuść Skryptorium. Dobra, czyli muszę wyjść, żeby dalej nam się gra potoczyła. Czy ja nauczyłem się zaklęć? Sprawia, że większość wrogów zwija się z bólu, otrzymując przy tym obrażenia rozłożone w czasie. Ponadto rzuca klątwę na ofiarę. Czyli Experiamus nie będę musiał rzucać. Tak, dobrze pamiętam?
I see a
Czekajcie.
way out.
Best
Tu.
news I've heard all day.
Jestem talentem. To było tu czarna magia. Właśnie przeklina, właśnie Experiamus. Ale to sprawdzimy w praniu. Ej, no co jest? A, to tutaj, dobra.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant
Revelio.
what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
No dobra, to zakończymy chyba odcinek.
Revelio.
Trochę się wydarzyło i będziemy kontynuowali już wątek główny w kolejnym. Dzięki, że byliście. Trzymajcie się. Cześć.